I thought it was obviously a conference basketball game today. You know, you step up. You kind of both teams came out pretty emotional, pretty up and down. You're shooting some shots that are going in that you're fired up about. So shooting some shots you shouldn't have shot. Both teams really. And then both teams settled in. I thought the first half, ultimately we got a little stagnant. We needed to move the ball a little bit more. You could tell that we probably hadn't been passing to each other for a few days. But our team understands what was necessary, and the second half kind of righted the ship. Did a good job of really offensively sharing the ball, but ultimately defensively. I thought that was a big part of changing the game back to where we needed to, get it where we actually took the lead at one point.
As we're talking about, first OVC game of the year for you all, and it's against a really tough Murray State team. So, what are you all taking from this game that'll help you out the rest of the conference season?
Well, I just think that we just got to continue to get better. We're a team that believes that we can go into a game and win the game, and I know that's kind of sounds silly at times, but I don't know if every team has that thought or belief, and we got to take away the little things that we could have done better. You give up 22 offensive rebounds, you give up 14 offensive rebounds to two players. That hurt us. That was a big part of now we have to understand of, making the stop, because trusting our defense, but not totally relying only on that. And part of the defense is getting the rebound at the end, because it does trigger our offense as well. So there's a lot of learning. It was great to be back on the court. It was great to be back on the court. And more importantly, it was just great to be around these guys. There's great positivity on the bench. They care about each other. Guys that are playing are pulling for one another. Guys that weren't playing were pulling for. It was nice from that regard to be back together.
And then Dallas, coming in this year from Pine Bluff, and then gets to score his 1,000th point at home. First game of the conference season. Talk about what that means for him and for you.
That's a big deal. A big deal. 1,000 points in a college career is a really big deal, and I don't know, how many teams have that, happen in this time of the year and that kind of stuff. And I think what I said to our guys after, the thing that impresses me most about Sean Doss is that he probably could have had his 1,000th point 4, 5, 6, 7 games ago had he stayed where he was, and but he wanted to really focus on being part of a team that could have a lot of success, and he has sacrificed a lot since being here at SIUE. He's a guy that we want to score. We need to score. So it was nice to be part of it from that regard, because I know his intentions of how he got to that 1,000th point were good intentions, because he cares about winning, he cares about this team. And that, to me, is the biggest thing. I mean, he's scoring 1,000 points, wants to win, all right, in his garden, arguably one of the best players, if not the best player in the league, for 30-some minutes, and that's all he's worried about. And that's pretty impressive.
20 points in the paint for you all, and 14 on the fast break. Really seems like a physical performance for you all.
Yeah, when we started playing inside out, that was better. We had more success. And part of it was you go inside out. Whether even going in there, you'd like to have more than 10 free throws at home. When you get inside, you're scoring 24 points in the paint, or 24. Was that what you said? Yeah, 20 points in the paint. You would have liked to be at the free throw line a little bit more with our focus of getting into the lane, but also getting stops on the other end and starting getting out in transition was really good for us. That's our team. That's what we need to do. We need to play inside out. We just need to play together and with one another. We were very, very willing to do that.
So we're talking about playing at home, making, the crowd seems to be getting bigger every week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about, trying to create some unfriendly confines for the visitors.
You're in a 5-point game, and every point matters, and you can feel an energy when you're on the road, getting booed against, or you're at home getting supported. And we just want to keep on showing the support through our fans on how our effort's going to be, how we're going to act, how we're going to be academically, how we want to be part of this community, and we're just going to keep on grinding. And I know the support's going to keep on coming. It's great. You see someone new every game, and that's special. That's what that's part of a process of growing. And we represent you know, Edwardsville. Like, it's important to us to represent this community, and we love every person who wants to come. We want them here.